Let's break some stuff. Okay, so I'm back and going to continue the UI stuff I was working on the other day. I released like an early version on my Discord for Twitch subs and Patreon people. But I wanted to continue working on it, and I noticed that the so one thing I had wanted to do was like create an example content room, and I noticed that the content examples room now has exactly that for Common UI. So I wanted to check it out, see what was here. Buttons are no longer clickable. Yeah, I should have created something like this. Font center pop up. Got it. Much better at explaining things. Okay, so okay, cool. So that's just showing gameplay navigation. So depending on which UI element you have, certain things. I wasn't going to explain all this. I'm going to explain the difference between the text entry with visual attachment. How does that one work? No, I wanted to explain like the different things in here than this. It's good to see the things I don't have to. Game input's currently locked. Now allowed. Look around. Okay, cool. Because they're doing stuff on deactivated. Even though action domains are many, you get a chance to input. Okay. I also need to do the actual gamepad stuff. So at some point, generic enhanced input. Applying your generic UI IMC where you apply not. Oh, wait, hold on. We encourage applying not in the widget itself. Good. Like that binding is done entirely through enhanced input. Look at the blueprint. You'll find not even on click is bound. Wait, interesting. This feature is still experimental, common, so they don't really have anything on the enhanced input, which is what I'm doing stuff on. Which there's like a little bit of like weirdness to, in that you have to like do certain things. Moment enhance is not backwards compatible with regular common UI. It is not. Unless you want to make the full transition. Agreed. Also, God, even this room looks great. But yeah, so I wanted to copy these assets over. These are just blueprints. I thought there was an empty level. And that's what I was looking for. And I saw that there was a common UI level, so I was like, oh, let's see what's in it. Here we go. I mean, it's not empty, but we can just... Pretty empty. Doesn't matter either way. We can, Is there an empty level? Now I'm like... There's gotta be. I mean, let's just check, right? That's what filters are made for. As I forget where maps are. Level. Right there. Alright. Blueprint communications, blueprint. Chaos example. I feel like that's a different landscape level. I haven't gone through these in a while. I always tell people to go through them. And I'm realizing now, like, oh, I don't recognize some of this stuff. Template room. That's what we're looking for. Ta-da! Cool. So this is what we want to migrate over. Yeah, so much stuff. Then where would we be putting this? Let's see. It's project. Work drive. Projects. Templates? Oh. Input project. That's what it is. I knew it was here. Cool. And the nice thing about this is, like, it's literally built to expand, and, like, if I need more, like, this is why they use this, right? Is they literally just add more rooms. And you can do room name, everything. So you would just do this. Boop. And there's a new room. Right. And you can control everything about every single room. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the controls they got. Anyways, not the point. But yeah, I've always liked how they did these. And then, like, these are just copy pasted as needed. Sorry. And they're completely customizable as well. All right, cool. Don't need to save nothing. While we're in here though, while I have this open, what they add on substrate? I'm like, what they add in here? I wish they had like a release notes every time for this. Which as far as I know they don't. But that could also be wrong. Who knows? So I'm not sure. Okay, cool. Blah 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 blah. That's what I'm reading. What's this warning though? I have not been validated with subset enabled. We recommend only while using this level. Oh, nice. So you have to only persist that are saved back to disk. Okay. Yeah, so none of these will be enabled. Will they? Yeah. Wait, how can I see them? Wait. When converting... Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, so is substrate automatically enabled in the project? Okay, so it's not. Cool. That requires a lub state. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna restart and do all the shaders for that. Whatever. Hey! Thanks for the sub. Sure. I don't know why. I don't know if there was a notification or not. Let me actually replay it. I didn't hear one. There was. But there's no sound. At least not on my end. Cool. Awesome. Good job. All right. Yeah, no, thanks. Awesome. I appreciate it. There's a whooshing sound? Interesting. However I have it set up right now, whooshing sound, not on my end. Interesting. Weird. I don't like it. Alert. It says to go... well, I mean, at least it told me about it. But yeah, it says they're on. I don't know how to fix some of that. Those are the fancy settings. All right. Anyways, while we wait for that to compile, even though we don't actually need it, let's show off what I did do. I tried to organize some of the files. I'm gonna make them. I didn't get too much work in this last week because I was Thanksgiving and stuff, and family came into town that was unexpected. And stuff. So it's like I got a couple hours of work done on it. I tried to make them a little nicer, like did the rounded buttons. I tried to put some notes in for certain things. That like was happening automatically. The main one is in the main start widget. Yeah. Like I made sure to do some notes about what's in, what's not in, how like the stuff that didn't get used yet. In here just in case anyone actually uses it and doesn't know anything. I don't know if I have to activate this. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm pretty sure we don't. It's yeah, we don't have to activate it. And then we also don't have to deactivate the other one. We can minimize it. We just add to the stack. It's gonna be nice. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. I was just looking. I didn't realize they did add a level in the content examples project that I didn't realize they had added, or at least I don't remember that they had added. And like I had done it in the beginning, like a year ago. I have a video on like the common UI stuff. But none of it used the enhanced input, which apparently we've learned now that has a couple little, so I learned something, and I don't have this issue with the normal, enhanced input, and it's one I read the docs. It was amazing. I was like, wait a minute. You guys are gonna make me say the docs had something useful in it. So, on this, I was having that weird issue. I don't know if you'll remember. When I started the play button, the player wasn't moving. And I was like, there's no way this is a thing. And what it is exactly what I wrote here, which is basically with the common UI and enhanced input stuff. It will, if there's no more widgets on a stack, it will default to whatever the last widget had as an override. Right? Now, this is probably why they say, like, hey, you don't have to override it in the widget. And it's because if you do, it's going to listen to that override when that widget's closed. So, when you close whatever the last widget is, in a stack, you have to make sure to add a new input mapping, unless you're using the same one, obviously, which I feel most people won't be, because like it's easier just to have a menu mapping and then a player mapping, or at least that's how I find that easier and better overall to use. But that was something I was like, it stumped me for a minute. And then I figured it out, and then I looked at the docs. I'm like, oh, it's right freaking here in this little section here, this little note. That's what I hate. Like the docs themselves don't have a like what's new, like what's updated. So like they'll update it every time there's a new release. like old pages will get updated, and yeah, if you go to that page, it will tell you, hey, this was updated for 5.3. But like if they add a new page or do something like that, the only way to know is to like explore the entire list instead of it being like, hey, these, like, they used to have a thing that was, it was like, these are the latest updated documents. And it's like, I want to see that return. I don't get why they can't. But yeah, anyways, that was something weird. So if you're using enhanced input in Common UI, you have to add the mapping, or else see what was happening is this one assigns the menu, and then when it gets deactivated, it's just this stack. This stack itself doesn't have one, but it's also, that means the stack's empty. So it makes it where it then reverts to that last one. Hey, Square. Hey, Atomic. So that was good to know. Like, I was like, okay, that's something I need to make a note of and actually put out on here. Okay, the main widget, construct, do that. Let's just say, main widget with include widget stack activate. Hope you're doing good here. Yeah, doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? We're just working on a little template. So I'm going to, I kind of basically want to have something set up like what we were looking at in the context examples, right? So there was that room. Also, I realized I opened this. We're going to look at it for just a second. I haven't actually looked at what's in this map, but I use Substrate in my main project. And I'm curious to see what's in here. But basically, there's a common UI template already in here. And yeah, the layering on that looks awesome. And in that, sorry, I like getting halfway through a sentence and focused. So in that, you're basically just they're walking you through, like, here's a widget that has this new stuff enabled, but none of it uses the enhanced input. And like, so, and our project's all about the enhanced input side of Common UI, which I know is going to change because it's even on like the list of stuff to change, like, and it has changed a lot. That's why it took me so long to even think about making this. But I think they're closer to like what a final version will be. I realized I exported that thing and have no idea how this stuff sorts. Demo room. Hold on. So like, yes, we could do the demo room like that, but didn't I literally just like right click the level and say export, migrate, whatever the name is? Where is this located? Global demo room. Okay, that's why I never found it. So global demo room template level. Okay, since this is already set up as the default, I'm just gonna, or no, you know what? Let's do this. We'll do it. We'll move it over. Cool. Awesome. So this way we can do. Okay. Is there not a spawn by default? This is so like, I realize I got the other editor open too, but by default they have like everything on. All right. Just something I'll have to look at later. Oh, look at that. Look at that great looking shader. Oh, God. Oh. Nice light function right there. Sorry. Okay, this is a long haul. We'll do that later. Oh, where's that at? Cards on the stream. Oh, ooh. I mean, now I gotta change it. Sorry, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, you can hear myself. Ugh. Even said LO. Gross. UE7. I don't even. The funny thing, too, is I'm also not streaming an action adventure game anymore. Oops. Well, yeah, I never visit that page, so I forget all those things are there. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Switch. How's it going? All right. Player start. Yeah. God, I love that you can just type stuff in now. All right. So player start. Make sure the world settings are set. We'll actually set those in here. Can you, no, I mean, yes and no. We're working on a template for other people. Template room. Common. Yeah, we didn't change any of those. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I'm working on a little template for the common input stuff. That uses the enhanced input side of stuff. Because the one in the content examples doesn't use for marketplace. No, just a giveaway. All right, cool. So from there, we just gotta fill these out, eh? And then we need to. But yeah, how you been? What you been working on? Let's do this folder. Maps. Oh yeah. I should just do that. I should go main widget. I think I can delete these. Recently started your own project again? Oh, cool. Nice. Alright. You wish to quit this thing? Let's do this. Do you wish to quit this? But with a slightly different wrap in a vertical box. What happened with your games? I didn't do a mega grant, no. Probably should have. Now my main game kind of I've been working off stream mainly. I mean, overall, I just stopped streaming. Still working on it slowly, trying to get it more in line of like, I mean, yeah. I've just been making it smaller and smaller, and really, I just need to start a different game, and that's kind of what I've done. In the last like couple months as I started a new project. Have you seen Lethal Company? I have. By the Roblox devs. Yeah, like honestly, I know my issue, and it's that I make things so complex and all this stuff, and like I don't need to. And that's why I just stepped away from it, kind of, on stream, and then, text block, style, a. Yeah. No, I agree. And that's something I need to do is just freaking. I mean, honestly, oh, it makes me wish I did multiplayer because I had like I mean, I've done similar stuff that I've just like not exactly the same, but like, that was the idea when I was making a game. We all kind of called like just the base of it, obviously, not the actual stuff, but we were working on a little project that we like to call 497, which was basically landing on a planet, having a limited time on there. I think that's the game you're talking about, right? The planet one, right? Yeah, you're the worker. Yeah. Yeah, so it was like that. It wasn't in first person or anything. But I was like, damn. No, I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like, I see games like that, and I'm just like, it's so simple. There's not all these complex things. Like, they made it so well. And I think that's where it's hard just working by yourself. It's so easy to overcomplicate things. And stuff, and then, like, honestly, I was just overall haven't been motivated until recently to even get back into game dev stuff. All right, anyways, probably do like, yeah, right, kind of that feeling. I understand. Yeah. Yeah. I'd have to agree with that. I mean, even with this, doing the same damn thing. To just release it. I mean, I did. But now I need to do a video on it. And I just wanted there to be a little more content in it than just a back button. Oh, I know. And I earned 0. Never mind. That's a lie. I got a Twitch sub today. We can party, okay? I think I'm literally, it's funny, like I don't even stream anymore. I'm at the most Twitch subs right now that I've had in like 3 years. And it's mainly because the people I play games with now subscribed for a month, so I have 4. But not that any of this is about subs and stuff. It's just freaking funny. Me. Yeah, no, I mean honestly, that's where I saw like games like Only Up where they just used, you know, marketplace assets. And like it's one of those, like, it's a simple concept, and it's a concept that was like something that like I heard. I was gonna glance over that part. But it was like a concept that obviously they did really well, and then like people started making the levels in Fortnite. Those creators got, you know, they did really well themselves. Like, heck, man, I could start using Fortnite Creator apparently and do pretty well. But it's like you have to make it for that audience, and part of it's being part of that audience to get the people. How many box fights? Nah, I mean, that's not even true. They use those as like XP glitch levels, dude. Like, that's why half the damn main pages. Yeah. I mean, the great thing, well, like, a lot of it is like, I think a lot of it comes down to like, and I know I definitely do this too, where it's like I'll see, you know, there'll be a couple little streamers streaming it that catches on, where they stream with another bigger streamer, and then, you know, even bigger streamers will play it. And like when they can play it together, that means they can then farm more content off of it, obviously, which means they're going to play it for longer than one stream. So like your chances of, you know, a long tail there like exists better. Yeah, if it's clippable. Yeah. And so like that's where it's kind of, but yeah, no, exactly. I was watching. There's someone I follow. What's his name? It's like Ash something. And he was playing it yesterday. And like they got trapped inside the building with the mannequin or whatever, and it's just random stuff where they can just bees, you know, random things, and it's just like, because of that, that's clippable. That means other people are gonna buy it, their audiences buy it. And there's a good side and a downside to that, right? Like, so like, you have to be very unique in that niche for them to want to come back. Because if you're just a clone of a clone of a clone, they might play it one day, but then you're not gonna have that long tail. Audience isn't gonna buy it. Yeah. And I think part of it is like the same reason, you know, like my game's taking so long and stuff, is like the people that are trying to do it are trying to do the super polished version, and then someone just comes along, sees what they're doing. Not necessarily that they have to see what they're doing, but it's more like they also get the idea from TV, books, things, you know? And how do I do example paragraphs? There we go. And there's tons there, and like it's all about replayability, and like that's something where it's just, I kind of agree with you, where it's just like I wish I did know multiplayer and stuff like that, because there's tons of little game ideas I think I could do successfully. I would probably take 2 years on them. So right now, what I'm actually working on, on stream, is a small game. I say small because the thing I've been using it as an example is I want it to be somewhat like that game. That one game with the stuff that we do things in. Really small game. Can't forget the name. Don't remember it. No, I don't remember. Is this? It's a little like I keep referring to a small hike, even though so far what I've designed is more like Ooblets and Animal Crossing esque. But I say a small hike in the fact of like that's the length I want it to be. This is gonna be a good 4-hour game with replayability. As in the story's not gonna matter, but everything else will. So far I've only been working on like the style of things and not the actual like game. Because I want it to be where like I build this stuff and then I'm probably gonna not even have a world like this. I'm not sure 100% yet. But I was thinking it was gonna be basically there's a little town you can explore, but then outside that town, there's gonna be a couple ways to get around. One's probably gonna be our mechanic from Fortnite 7 because this is built off that base, which is flying from the sky, doing like a, you know, oh yeah, I fixed collision on this. I think. Kind of. But like once you do whatever in the game to unlock it, you're gonna be able to drive a boat, probably find another island to explore. That's why I was thinking Animal Crossing, and that I could probably do a don't you love these animations? But like I wanted it to be where it's gonna be like you get to a point and then or something and you're gonna find a random island. Or like you could the funny thing is like I did all this boat stuff and then like I was thinking about it and it was just like, what if we do like a big boat? Because I think it would be fun to do like a big boat where you don't necessarily drive out there, but like you talk to a captain here, right? Whatever. And be like, let's go out to sea. And then it will spawn you, you know, wherever. You'll have a locked point like in Animal Crossing, where like you can go. Like for anyone that hasn't played Animal Crossing, in Animal Crossing you can like, you get on a boat and go to, or like get on the, get on a airplane and you can go to a random island. That random island is a fixed grid size. And they only have like, I want to say like 5 actual randomized islands because they're not random. The thing that is random on there is where the trees are positioned, I think. And like that kind of information. But the actual island itself isn't random, it's designed. Because Nintendo knows what they're doing, and that's procedural sucks at the end of the day. If you don't have control over it. But in that, right, you have that island, and then you have a space of, let's say, like 15 by 15 on each side of the island that you can swim in. Hold their hand, and they disappear. I know, right? And that's what, like, yeah, I 100% agree with that. It's like there's literally AAA games out there where they just have an idle animation and nothing else is happening, and you just get a reward in your pocket, so you see a shiny light. Like stuff needs to be cut down for time. And this, so like that's why I was like, I don't even know if I want a town, because if I have a town, I'm gonna want to put NPCs in it. So that's where I was like, I have 2 thought processes right now. One is you know what I mean? Like, so one thought is like have the towns set up, and then you can like buy your way to exploration, and the other thought was like to go back to where this game actually started, which was more of a Animal Crossing like building type game. My lovely UI that's broken. And have it where I land on a randomized chunk of landscape. And have it where with that I can build each part based on like collecting stuff. You know what I mean? So I can build kind of build my own island, build my own, you know, like that type of Animal Crossing thing, rather than this. And I was like, we'll see, because I kind of like the concept of both, right? Like making it myself like this kind of sucks in the way that like I have to like replay it and make it where everything's visible, all these things over and over again. But I can like perfect it and make it look great. But then if I just have it where the player can randomly place stuff and do things like that, like, okay, I just have to make sure that everything spawns in correctly. You can buy them in the correct order. So I don't know, but that's where like the thought of like leaving town was for me, where like if you leave town, I was thinking like to have it where like this was more like a new colony was my idea, right? This is a new colony on a planet, so like you have to go off to different parts of the planet and see why, you know, test their ozone. I have no idea. Do something simple. Just to explore it, because I don't like the idea of just having this. I don't know. I do like it, but I don't, because my brain. Because I like the idea of having a town, and then just like the goal of the game is to explore out here. You know, but then in my opinion, it's just like there's no sense of like urgency of what I don't know though. It doesn't need that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. We'll break it in some way. I'll probably just end up with this one map and you explore it. I really like this feature though of the player dropping from the sky, even though we don't have the animation on it anymore. All right. Anyways, let's get back to what we're actually working on. Which is this. So example paragraph one. This level contain aspects of the common UI system. Enhance input. Copy and paste the thingy. So this. Oh. Oh. Join the Discord. Any help or questions? Damn. Fancy. All right. From there, let's see. I think I'm pretty good on that. Whoop. Oh shit. Where am I? Phone pinged at me. Okay. Let's check the actual settings for this room. Like Let's just turn off or add a post process. Like Lumen's not enabled, is it? Like project wide, like that shouldn't be. Like I didn't turn it on. I didn't do it this time. Let's see. Okay, it is. Yeah, we don't need no stinking Lumen. Not for this. Just because then it will run on more people's stuff, you know? Allow static lighting, nope. Let's just turn off all of the things. Because we don't need people to have to wait to open it. Sky atmosphere. We don't need it. That's all mobile. Those are substrate. All right. Cool. And then I gotta look up the damn thing on how to decrease size. I need to ship this smaller. I know I need to turn off all the plugins. I mean, project size, it's hard to reduce the actual folder. How this works. I don't think I've used this yet. Anyways. Alright, cool. Restart. Yeah, anyone working on anything fun today? Oh yeah, I need to make a what's called, for whatever reason, like YouTube, I need to like do a thumbnail for. We probably should do that. So sorry, multitasking. Just general remorse that you never went further with your space pirate extraction looter game I was working on. Like, yeah, well, right, that's where oh yeah, I was gonna say that's where, at the end of the day though, like, make something better, make something else. You got it. You just gotta, yeah, I was like, I think we all can do it. We just need to, oh, my sting. Okay, cool. Good to know. Photoshop is dead. I apparently license ran out. Randomize. You do a lot. I mean, honestly, that's where I always use the example. Like someone it won't even close. Oh my god. Gamedev open source all you use. Yeah, no, I use freaking Photoshop because it's better. I can't even like close it. I hit the literal like send me to the thing button, but it's not opening. All right, there we go. We can Photoshop. No, I even have other stuff on here. Or Photoshop's just the easiest. We literally use Paint. I literally don't need it for anything. Oh, here we got Krita. Ugh. Alright, so also how's it going, dude? Hey. Right. I actually was I was looking at the other day, someone had to get pictures of Captain fellow streamer Circa. It has like a redemption to get your pet on the wall. Apparently, oh wait, I didn't put that in. I'm that right there. Apparently, learning myself something about a new photo editor. No, we're working in Unreal 5 today. That shows you right there, though. I only make textures. 1920 by 1080. So Krita is more for like drawing. So I use it for like nothing because I don't draw. But like if you draw, this is the app to get. It's really great. It's open source as well. At least I believe it is. Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure it is. But it's for like they have stuff set up to like draw webcomics and stuff like that in it, and like it's got tablet support built in. But yeah, let's see. I just need a photo, I guess. Oh god, this looks gross. Well, we ruined this level. No, let's just. It's because I said don't support skylight. And then we've got that on a skylight with real time enabled. Nope. And directional light, movable. It should not be this dark. Let's use the sky. Not sky atmosphere. What's the other one? BP underscore sky. I don't think. Really, we should just need fog, right? The Atmo does not. Do we not have that fog anymore? We only have exponential night fog. How rude. Shows you how much I've been paying attention. Now let's just get the skylight back. Also, an ad's about to play in 3 minutes, maybe, possibly. I'm not saying that YouTube doesn't have ads, but you know, I'm also streaming there. In case you don't like ads. There's also the sub button and other things, but also half the time ads don't play, so there's also that. What thing did I disable? Oh, this is me just going like, nope. Let's lazy this out. Alright, I was trying to save time, but now we're not. But yeah, we'll just take a picture of that. We'll do the background layer will be that layer. This will be our thing. Delete this layer. It's got random mark on it. Can I not delete a layer? How do I delete a layer? Remove layer. Shows you how often I use this. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, look at that screen space AO. I guess here. Let's there we go. Perfect. As web. Transform. Where's my little transform? Where's my little transform? And yes, we're doing this. Apparently. Okay, cool. Make a box. Nope, that's not a box. But close enough. Alright. Also, gross color. How do I make it solid? Perfection. Oh, God. There we go. Sure, that works. Text. Common UI live stream. Oh, color probably off, huh? Probably should do not this color. How do I fix that? Okay, cool. Save. Boom. Perfect. Oh, God. Not perfect. This is why I hate anything but Photoshop. Too old to learn new buttons. No. No. We got this. Perfect. First try. Where's my thing? Where's the... Oh. I never know. Tablet. PNG. I don't know. Anyways, I'm really good at staying focused. I don't have ADHD. Looks so bad. But you know what? It exists now, so. Alright, cool. So, from here. Yeah, so start. Give us this gross scene. With all the anti-aliasing. I mean, you like turn up the brightness now, too? Like, why is it so dark? God. Make me add lumen back. No, it's because they freaking corrected the lighting for lumen, huh? Ain't it? Oh, it's because there's no, thingy. There's no, is there? There 100% is. It's right here. Stop this. You don't need to be updating every frame. For a small amount of time, never got to this level. He wanted to get back into it. So this is just a template. What we're working on is I'm making a template for like AI, not AI, UI. Because this is their new UI system. I can show you my game though. This is my gross game though. It doesn't look as pretty as my normal one. Actually, this one's compiled. I can show it to you. This might take a minute. Yeah, so I've been working in Unreal for, way too long. Let's just say it's gonna be so I've worked in Unreal since Unreal 4 point whatever when it went free. So it's at least 6 years, 7 years. But I used UDK before that. I shipped a couple games with. Oh no, you're good. Yep, now the ads come. See, I called it. I told you. No, you're good. I see it. Ad break over. Oh, I was saying, I've made I've been working on Unreal for way too many years. This is just a template project. I'm opening up my other project now. This is like the small project I started a couple months ago. Is this one that we're running around in a minute ago? Like I'm trying to kind of just find the art style right now because this is a different style than I normally work with. But I've been working in Unreal for like 6+ years, so I used the UDK before Unreal 4 came out. But I didn't really use that one. I used one. Oh, this broke again. Not me. Let's back out. But I made some games with, like in high school, I did games in CryEngine. Gave up on that. That was gross. But in the end, I made like 5 games and Construct 2, which is like a 2D engine. I've shipped, I want to say 3 games with Unreal, the mobile. I don't know because I haven't updated them. We have All Lava. We can update that to 5 at some point. People are still playing All Lava, and even though it's been freaking 5 years, it's really weird. I haven't even updated it. There's barely any features to it. They all pirate it though, so like I don't get ad money. It's funny, like on Google, it shows Google's smart enough to obviously know how many devices have your game on it. So it'll tell me like, oh, there's 15,000 people playing your game. 1,000 of them installed it from Google Play. And so, but like honestly, Google's like that. And that stuff, yeah. No, I mean, honestly, if it's something you're interested in, I mean, that's why I got the Discord I do. Like, not as active as it used to because I'm not streaming as often, but in any of the places, there's like places to, you should be able to see it, I think. I don't know how it works. I'm terrible at the, you should at least see the dev questions and stuff like that. So, like, if you have any questions, and I, like, post resources up there all the time, and like stuff like I think in my opinion, like I think if games are something people are interested, I think they should always at least try to make a little small game if they have that technical knowledge, because I think it brings a lot of insight into like the games we play. And like honestly, like sorry, I'm trying to, you know what I'm doing? I hate these that much that we're turning them off. Ambient occlusion. I just can't read. So but it shouldn't be. Oh, it's not going to be just ambient occlusion, huh? It's because I have real time. But that should be. We can't turn it on. I'm trying to think how this works now. So it used to be that. So with Lumen, I think what it is that when download a game, oh my god. I mean, honestly, that's what surprises me so much. So like before I did games and stuff, like I also helped with a film company, and like so I know a lot of like the film side of stuff, and like that's just something I'm interested in, is like cinematography and things like that. And it's one of those things where like the film industry, I think because how long ago it came out, but is like such a more open and transparent place, which sounds really weird, but like you can figure out exactly how a film was made and like know the details. Now with games you can too, but it's such a more complex subject that it's like hard. And thanks for the follow. That was a weird stop. Anyways, they where like games, it's like I feel like movies has there's a large base of people that watch movies that understand how movies are made. right? And then like with games, it's literally like, oh, why don't you guys just hit that add multiplayer button, just or something like, or change engines. They want Destiny 2 to just change to Unreal because it will fix all their issues. And like very much not possible. Um, but like I think it would help in like, and I think there's some good developers that like that are open with their like dev talks and things like that, that people can be like, oh, okay, this is what you're working on, and it's going to take you this long. For whatever reason, like, half of it is meetings. All right, what are we doing? We gotta like local exposure or something needs to be boosted. Or this is gross in here. But it's distance field AO. If I remember correctly, that now gets enabled when Lumen's not enabled. All right, so let's do this. Let's open up the rooms. By removing the. Let's just open them. Yeah. Light room. Oh, I can turn on lights in the damn room. Maybe that would probably help. Okay. Oh wait. Oh no, I don't want that. But why is that black? I don't know. Open the room up. Okay, cool. That's at least better. Blech. I thought we have a spawn point. Wait, what's happening here? What's here? Moderator. There we go. Okay, cool. It still looks gross. Join the Discord, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we need examples. So, we need to have it A when it's running. I guess we don't need a pause. When it's running. I was trying to think of like little buttons we could do, but we'll do like where's the little button things these guys have? I think is the resolution scaled. That might be what it is too. Okay, cool. So let's go here. Let's go. Oh no, not here. Sorry. So in this example, they have do they not have a demo? Is it part of the display? The button thing? Vortex, cast shadows, blah blah blah. Shadow cover. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they thought of everything on that. Okay, cool. Oh, interesting. Next. I'm just learning how these work. I've never actually made a template with these. But I know that they have like a button. They have the. I just look for button. Oh no, that's gonna show up mine. Demo. Ah, shoot. We probably gotta export it. We'll just do a volume, right? We'll just do that. We're lazy. So let's go. All right. Do the hidden in game, right? We're not gonna hide this in game so that the player knows when they overlap with it. All right, we're just gonna do scene component. Nope. New actor component. Nope, not component. God damn, I don't even know. Freaking, let's just do this. My god. I hate that new button. UI. Too different for me. I'm lost. No, I'm also working in my games. Like working different version of Unreal, so button looks different. Blueprint underscore trigger. So here, we'll add it here. So I don't have to copy and paste it. So that's gonna be box collision. Visible. Line thickness. And then we're gonna go here. And then on parent. Or I guess no, we don't need so on overlap. So we're gonna call it on this one. On component begin overlap. Let's get their controller, right? I think cast to PC common. This can be pure because it's always going to be this, and then from there it's called BP event trigger demo. Oh, thank you. I don't think it came in with this because I did just the template room, which I thought the template room had one, but apparently it didn't. So we can just do this though. We got our own. We'll just have it when people on overlap. Thank you though. I'll have to remember that. I'm gonna actually write that down just in case I decide to update it. Oy. All right. On overlap, all we're gonna do is we're gonna get this. We're gonna add. We're gonna get main UI. Get stack. And from this, activate. I should honestly see how they do it. What is this? Push widget. The button I'm supposed to be hitting. Yeah, and then what we'll do is just have this variable that we can edit. For instance, that way, step into it, bonds, whatever. I should name that. That one is not the thing. Okay. Okay, activate old widget class. Okay, that's a good name. That's fine. Hello? There we go. Okay, cool. So, like, we'd know if that spawned in. Perfection! Okay, cool. So on that, we need to have... Ooh. We need to call the mouse stuff, the input. Hello? What am I looking for? Widget, there we go. Let me call it a main widget. There we go. Oh, god dang it. No starting their thing from anywhere. Well, hello? There we go. Start. I'm still out of control. What is different here? What's happening? Trigger parent. Oh, wait. What the heck? Oh, no, that's duh. The trigger parent. Do that. Set game. Oh. This is set for the other thing. Flash input. Set for the exact opposite. God dang. I'm going to do it every single time. Okay, so like that wasn't selected. It should be. So we're not, we're losing focus. So the show mouse cursor, whatever. What is it? It should be good because we're on set input mode only. Isn't there a capture mouse? That's what's happening. Yeah, it's the widget. Viewport capture mouse. No. Set. There's one mode you can't remember the name. Yeah. Also, how's it going? Oh man. I know this one we can capture it. Like instead it captured, but I feel like that shouldn't be needed. And then I'm wondering on this specifically is let's go to our, because there's some weirdness with like the enhanced input system being used. It's making it where I'm having, okay, so this start is set to player. I don't need that. That can be set to menu. We have auto activate, auto restore focus. That's what it is. Hold on. I think that alone will do it. If I freaking didn't hit play from here for the 100th time. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, dude. I'm trying to think because I normally don't get pushed out of focus. By just saying, is there something getting called on this widget? Yeah, beacon start. Hold on. Add mapping. Nothing's getting called. It doesn't even have one. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't. Showing the mouse cursor doesn't normally make it where. I mean, here, maybe we just need game and UI. Then put game and UI. And then mouse lock mode. Lock always. Or no, not lock. Lock in full screen. Yeah, no, it should be. So this should also do the same thing. Capture permanently. So this is just setting e-mouse lock mode. Oh, what this is doing? E-mouse capture mode. Okay, so mouse lock mode. Okay. That mouse. The current mouse cursor. Some really weird. Add cursor during capture. No. Hold on 1 second. Hey, sorry, had to sneeze. Let's try this one. And if not, we'll just set that. That's really weird though, because I guess the autofocus is for more so the other thing, but let's see this. Let's go. Yeah, hold on. Because we also have this, right? So the input mode itself should be set menu. Right? So hold on. Or I guess that's the other thing, huh? That's on the stack. The stack is set to menu. I wonder, did we override this and I forgot? That the bottom. You know what? Let's just do this. Freaking here. Hide cursor during viewport capture. No. Viewport capture. Capture. Menu. Ignore move input. Ignore look input. During capture. Just do it there. Ignore this. Don't have to set it here then. Oh. Are my dogs barking? I think there's male. Male guy. God dang it, I did it again. I'm not even gonna go. We're gonna go here. Interesting. It locked it, obviously. Hold on, he's gonna keep barking. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. He will not stop barking until I go get whatever they dropped off. He doesn't. It's not even that he like hates like anyone, but he does not like people hide during report capture has unselected. Let's do the show mouse cursor. Maybe it's pausing for show mouse cursor. So that should do it, because that's both the lock, the viewport lock, and the other node that we were looking for. Oop. There we go. Okay, leave. Confirm. Oh, wait, no. I guess if it's in game. No, I'm not going to use the same one. So, oh, no, I still needed to do it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I need to do it right there, too. Hold on. Interesting. Interesting. So, why is that? It's making me even select that as well. Select that. Get desired widget in focus. That's the button start. Let's see. I have the auto activated. Is focused. What's activation focus? Primary reason for activating this is when, yeah, it doesn't need that one technically. Interesting. I guess I just didn't notice that even on this screen, it's not focused automatically. That's interesting. Maybe it changed, I wonder. Based on me changing other stuff, but I don't know. Not sure where to even look. All right. Oh, the playlist. Okay. Oh, sorry. Me. Which people? You're gonna ads. I didn't notice. Okay, so how do we make that big? Is that I feel like that's a project setting though too, right? Mapping, common UI, or touch keyboard. Out of focus device input. No, I don't think it's that. Gamepad cursor. Oh yeah, I also need to do gamepad. I gotta plug it in. Template button style, template text style. No, I'll just make it automatically put in. Interesting. Oh. I just don't remember. I feel like there's something missing because I'm trying to think like, yeah, capture permanently, default mouse move, lock on capture, Capture the mouse permanently when the viewport is clicked and consume the initial and cause the capture. So it isn't processed by... Wait. Oh, is that why? Hold on. Capture the mouse permanently when... And allow play... Oh, wait. Allow player input to process the mouse down that caused the capture. Yeah. Only when the right mouse button is down. After permanently and consume the initial mouse. What have I just said to that? Weird. I guess I just didn't notice before. But I was just clicking through it. Weird. I wonder what... How would that be? How would that... Like, would we just call... On set... Oh, we're doing it again in here. No, I do it. Never mind. Ignore me. On initialize, maybe we... God damn it. But I have to find a bug. Now we're going to be focused on this. On construct. That UI mode. Only widget and focus, self. Player. Controller. There we go. That was weird. I'm trying to think, like, maybe it's just because normally I set that. I do a game in UI or UI mode. Like in my, just in general, when working with UI. So I don't normally experience that issue. Or if it's because of common UI, I don't know. I imagine it's just in general. That's the way it works for this one. Okay, cool. So with this one too, we want to do, I was thinking we could actually move this to the main. One. Right? So it's always there. Why not? No, it doesn't matter really. I was just thinking for, I guess, I think like the, yeah, I think I broke things. Oh my god. No, we're good. How do you add HTML CSS page in UE5? You're gonna have to get a plugin for that. By default, like unless you mean like how to load a browser page. It kind of depends on what you mean. Sorry, I know it's I know they used to have like a browser source you could use for widgets. And I'm not exactly sure what it adds. Hopefully that helps. Like I imagine that has that's gotta have something in it. If not, like I know there's an actual there's a plugin for it that you can buy that like it's more like scale form. Where like you do all the UI in CSS instead of handling it in UMG, which this is UMG. Hopefully that helps the Euros. Yeah, so that's my goal, hopefully. Okay, so I was just gonna double check this really fast. That in this, okay, so this might have been the change that made that happen. Is I'm setting this immediately to game mode, which if we don't set at all, set it paused, whatever. This is just me looking at the widgets, right? So we set that. It probably will fix that issue as well, because I think I made that change recently. Let's check it out though, just in case. Yeah, okay. So that's what had happened is in trying to fix the player input not working, which I learned was I have documented. Good to know. Cool. Look at that. Simplified it. It's because I was in game only mode, so it wasn't focused on any UI. So technically I don't even need to you know C++ in UE5? Yeah. I do. I'm not like an expert in C++, but I know it enough to like make the functions I need, and for the most part, maybe a little googling. But right now we're making a template for other people to use, so that's why I'm not using it. So in my actual game project, I use C++. I use a mix of C++ and Blueprint. Honestly, the engine's designed to kind of be used with both. There's certain easy. How do I know? Is what I'm gonna imagine that is. I kind of just opened up the C++ projects. And awesome, nice. So I kind of just I actually started recently. So one thing that helped me was they have this C++ header tool. Which honestly, like once you know C++, it's not the most useful thing. But like as a beginner, what I did is I just opened up the third person template and made my own third person template, right? So like I transferred what I already had in blueprints, like node by node, by just looking up what the nodes were, and then use this for my header file, to learn that bit of it, because it's one of those things, like once you know like how to code, you'll know this, but like in the beginning, it's helpful to be like, oh, okay. And it even tells you certain errors, like this was probably, you need that no spaces, right? And like if you don't know the project, like the Unreal specific is the first to learn Penoda. I'm not sure what that is. Penoda C++? Are you saying maybe first learn Blueprint and then learn C++? I found it helped, but it's because like it depends on if you have the knowledge of like certain aspects of just coding in general, like variables, functions, macros, things like that. If you can take that little bit of knowledge you learn, but it also varies per person. I think that's why it's kind of cool that like Fortnite now has its own little thing, its own little coding language. Like if you begin on that, then expand. Anyways, let's see. So main widget from here. I'm trying to think of some examples we need. So, what is this? This is post process. Okay. So this, we need a common UI Yeah, we should do this. We need to sort this. Let's go widget. And if I'm not answering your question, feel free to ask again, and it might just be a way. Are the first to learn C++ or Blueprint? I initially learned Blueprint, but that's because I do art mainly. I understand you. You're good. And then I learned C++. Now over time I'm learning it. Like whether you do one or the other is kind of up to you. Try both. What I recommend is like, so with Unreal, when you create a new project, you actually have the option to make a Blueprint version of that template or a C++ version of that template. And there's docs for both of those. And I recommend looking at both and seeing what's easier to understand. In the end, like, game dev in general, making games, using the editor, is, like, I like to tell people, like, look at the credits of games. Like, if you're one person, you're doing a lot of work that would normally be done by dozens. So, like, try everything, see what you're able to do, basically. Like, you're not going to be able to learn everything. You're not going to be an expert at everything. What is this? It's going to be a common switcher. I hope that helps. All right, so so the goal with it, so like the main part of this was to do the common UI using enhanced input, and then I'm gonna show off some examples. Is what my goal is to do some examples of specifically like different. So for anyone that doesn't know or hasn't looked into it, the common UI stuff basically is an extended class of built-in stuff, built-in classes already. So, like, for one, the one that we've kind of already done is the common text block, right? So text block is something that already exists in the engine. Instead of updating text block, they made the common UI text block. The common UI text block has more features that are on all the common UI things, and that is specifically style, which the style stuff's supposed to improve even more. What's the question marks for? I'm gonna need more than that. You're good though, no worries. So the styles are basically automatic setups of like certain things for each functionality, right? So for the text, it what version am I on? It looks like this just because I hit this. I'm on 5.3, but it's you can hit this. Go list this. It's also thumbnail size. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. But it's all, yeah. I think it looks like this, right? Is it? Did I break my thing? Is it not meant to look like this? Now you got me worried. No. No, you're good. Yeah. I actually wanted it to go back to the way it was, but like I've never figured out how to not have it like show an image now. And stuff like but yeah. So sorry, back to what I was saying. And glad I can help. So these styles, right? This is where I like the common UI stuff. Is if you've ever set up a button Hey, Manny. Mine just looks like a list. Yeah, no, so I don't know what happened. But if you hit this button, you'll get this, and it will never look the same. So I don't know if I changed, like, the here. Like, I know I can get, like, the palette, and it's just the list, if that's what you're used to, instead of the actual library. I always forget what I know it looks different, but I forget if it's because what I did or something else. It's just it looks like it, so now it looks like that in all of my projects. So I don't know. Anyways, what I was trying to explain. So like the common text. One thing I always hate doing with the normal text block is setting the font family, setting the style on every single thing. Nice. It was the palette? Okay, good. I knew it looked like something different before. But the nice thing about styles is they'll let you literally just save all of that. You can have it where all of your fonts look the same, everything. No need to manually set it anymore. And that's kind of what this project is about, right? So I made a video last year that detailed the common UI and stuff, and kind of showed off each thing. But there's been new features since then, specifically the enhanced input. And then I also just wanted to show people, have it where there's already widgets ready with this stuff ready, right? Have the styles ready. Is the goal. So with this, we're going to do a widget switcher. Which the common widget switcher, what it adds is there's two common widget switchers actually. There's an activatable one, which basically means once you activate a widget, it's just like the other one. It's just that you use activate instead, or whatever. It uses the active. It used the common activatable widget principles of activation, deactivation, right? That's not on a normal widget. And with that deactivate, you can have something special getting called, rather than just switching from one widget to the next widget. And then there's one which is widget animated switcher, which I believe is supposed to like actually animate in a different way. I'm not sure if it actually has anything different. I haven't used it. So it's partially me learning that one too. But for now, let's use this. We will set up little widgets. The widget index is the slot it's going to display. And then all we're going to do is make a widget. Let's go here. Let's say widget. I need a common user widget, or common activatable widget every time. So this is just going to be widget A, widget 1, widget A, widget B. Nope, I'll duplicate them after the fact. So this is going to be overlay. Every single time I type that in the wrong slot. Just saying. I've done it hundreds of times at this point. So let's do a text block. Common text block. This is just gonna center. We're gonna offset. Let's pad the top by like 200, just so that's in the center. Then we're gonna go common light. Scrolling enable. I guess I could make scrolling for one of them. I don't know where I saved this stuff. Common UI. Scrolling text example. Whoa. There. So that should now scroll. Scrolling is enabled. All right. And then from there, I'm just going to have a button on it. Or 3 buttons that go... Or I guess this one just will just be... Hold on. Hold the phone. This way we can just use the same widget. Reconstruct. Hello. Where? Text. Variable. And we're going to say... Get... Set text. And we're going to hopefully call the right set text because I do it wrong every time. There we go. We're calling this pre-construct. Promote to variable. Expose that. So that's going to be... This is the text that is going to be displayed on the widget. I don't know. You know, sometimes you just gotta type stuff. All right. Example text is replace me! Exclamation. All right. Yeah, the no space. Yeah. I always type right here though. I always type in the widgets thing instead of the library or the palette. Oh, wait, hold on. Also, by the way, anyone on Twitch, there's gonna be an ad playing in 3 minutes. It just told me. I saw it this time. I have no control over it. You'd be the cool kids on YouTube. I mean, what? Now you could subscribe or go to YouTube if you don't like ads, or you know, the other means about it. I don't like them either. Okay, cool. So now we just widget A. Replace me. This is gonna be is first widget. Second. Third. Bam. Oh. Ta-da. Cool. And then we could put some other stuff on here or something, but we'll see. So what I'm thinking though is let's do a vertical box. Instead of making a... Basically, I initially was going to make it where like each widget had 3 buttons, and I assigned each of those 3 buttons to the 3 things. But then it's like... If I do that... By the way, sorry if I don't get any notifications from follows and subs and, you know, whatever it is on wherever you are. Apparently, I don't hear the audio anymore. But yeah, so... but that's not the... Sorry, getting back into this. If I did it like that, right, where I said... no. This... Part of that. There we go. Ah. If I did it like I was about to, right? Then on each widget we'd have to have a button. Where if I do it this way, we can figure out, let's say a horizontal button. And then this is gonna have some butts. Sorry, they're butts. No, this is gonna have some buttons in them. We'll just common butt. Boop, boop. There we go. Wonder why it's going that way. Let's do that. Fill. No. There we go. Ta-da. And then padding on here, we'll just do 10, 5, 5. Right? And then we only have to set it once. Right? That's how it should be. It should be you don't want to repeat yourself, right? So let's go. First button. Wait. Second button. And then this will be third button. And then we will also select this. So the first button, we're going to override this function in here. Set desired focus target. With Common UI, you always want to set this focus target. The reason why is Common UI by default isn't going to know where to focus on. Because it just activates and focuses on its widget. So if you set this, then it sets the navigation up correctly. How you would expect it to be. We can rename that to just, text widget. Whatever we need to. We could probably put a button or something here too. And then we need an escape button, or you know what? Let's do this. Let's go here. Is back handler. And then on back, we're going to do. I might not need to, but let's check first. I'm assuming I'm gonna need to do something, which is set the back override to not just hide, but set it to restore. Restore the functionality, right? So restore the that active widget. So in this one, we can set the widget that needs to be active or the interesting. I don't know if you can do that in that active index. So one of those things where I don't use some of these widgets enough to be like, that's different. Oops. All right. So let's do this. This is common butt underscore. Oh, hold on. Someone's calling me. Oy, ah. That was super weird. I didn't realize like the phone app on my computer like popped up when I answered my phone just now. Like I just set that up and I didn't realize what it did yet. So I'm just like, oh, hopefully they don't hear my conversation. But with that though, so common butt. Let's refresh this node. It's fine. Same thing here. Common butt. Second. Common butt. Third. That was weird. That's weirder. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, what? That's not what? Now that's weird. Okay. That was confusing me. All right. Hey, how's it going? Is this strange good? Or oh god, what did I do here? Oh no, that's redo that. I just need to add this back. Alright, there we go. And we probably could, I'm trying to think if we should do like the other style button on here, but no, I think we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. We might make a... Alright, good. I wasn't sure because some people, you know, like they like their whole name pronounced, and I was like, I'm gonna get that wrong if that's one word in my brain because it looks easy, but it ain't gonna come out that way. All right, there we go. And we should do like a do something here. I'm thinking in this widget, we're just gonna add a image. Right. So this is gonna be here. We're just gonna add like a light color. Right. In fact, we could do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like thinking what we could do to make this more, where the player's gonna, or user, not player in this case, will notice it. And I think what we'll do is we'll break that brush. So get brush, right, and then we're gonna set brush. Oh, I guess I can just set the tint color right here. Nice. So tint color, we'll make a slate color, then do this, and make a variable. Wait, all right. Sorry, and like the random is coughed because of the weather. Yeah, perfect color. That's exactly what I imagined it being. No, so let's select this. Oh, we never selected the button, right? We've got to say this specified color, instance editable, and then this will be just the background color. Background color. Right. We'll just set that to a different color by default. Or yeah, let's do this. Save that color. And when I hit that, he'll do that, blah, 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 on and so forth. All right. Let's go to that. Nope, not that. Oh, widget A. Okay. Let's just call its own event. Custom a color, and then have, or no, I just need to set background color. What am I doing? This guy. I could do that, but no need. We just do this. Set background color because it's a variable. Right. Boom. just set this to a hue shifted color. Hue shift the other way. Yeah. Get out of there. Oh, unreal. All right. Okay. There we go. Now we've got a random thing. Should switch. Oh, I could have done that, huh? Is there's a... I think in the common... Let's double check. So I don't even need to know what button, technically, because we could have other ways of changing this. And the reason I bring that up is specifically because of that, right? So technically, we could have it like this, where we say this. I think there's a event... Event... Widget... Is there one? I'm not sure. I thought there was. I thought there was something for this. Yeah, so like activate next widget, activate previous widget is transition playing. Yeah, has widgets. Okay. So for the next one, we should probably do another example of this. Where it's just arrows, right? And we just do activate next, activate previous. Go back and forth. Alright, cool. So with that, that's for this one. And that is the common switcher. So common UI. Nope. Common switcher. Example A. This example set up to show the common switcher how would I say Let's say works. Delete the second paragraph. Increase line. And then we just copy paste. And we'll do the same thing here. Where on this widget. So main widget, common switcher, duplicate, common switcher, B. Okay. I'm just trying to get like initial stuff set up, and then we'll go into like I'll come in here, do the tooltips, do the organize these a little bit better than they are. But I think, what the heck? Are these two different sizes? No, it's just over one. Okay, I was about to be like, they're the same node. Dang it, Unreal. What you doing? All right. So, I think for now though, I'm gonna. Man, I know there's so much more I want to do, but I got somewhere to go. No, I gotta go to the gym and stuff. Today, so I gotta cut this early. I gotta go eat and stuff. All right. Anyways, thanks for coming. I'm glad we got some progress in. It took us a little while longer because I was showing off my game and other projects and stuff. If you guys haven't already, if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button, subscribe button on YouTube. If you want to, you guys can join the Discord. Maybe if it will type it. No, bot, you're not over here. You're yelling so much on YouTube. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So thanks for any follows, all that stuff today. I'm gonna figure it out where I get the alerts again. I'm not sure what happened. And yeah. Hope you all have a good day. Let's see. Hold on. Before I go, I guess at least on Twitch I can raid out. Let's see if anyone's online still. You know what? Let's see where we're going. Let's go. I'm gonna send you guys over to Kindred. It looks like he's working on a new game. So we're gonna do raid over there. Anyways, thanks you guys for hanging out. I'll be follow the Discord if you want to see when I'm gonna be back on. Probably. I'm gonna be trying to stream sometime later this week. I'll let you guys know. And anyways, thanks for following. Thanks all that. What else did I forget? Oh yeah, if you guys want to watch the stream over whatever, it's available on YouTube. And pods here, obviously. And yeah, have a good night, guys, or whatever time it is.